Hello. So the other day, I shared with you my overwhelming epiphany, to me, of the addiction to the painkiller that the body produces in response to the pain that the body handles. So sitting in that discovery since then, the addiction part is really what caught my ear that day. I asked myself again, do I crave that pain? And man, let me tell you, it's heavy to try to process that I might. It's heavy. And it's not the first time that I've not heard, that old adage, she likes drama, they like drama, you want drama. I think they're talking about people like us that might be addicted to that painkiller. That is what they're saying. And I detest that phrase. It used to incense me. It used to be a trigger for me to be dramatic. It's all connected. We're taught to go back to childhood to figure out an issue that we know we have. You have to go back to your childhood, right? They say that. We know that by now. And you dissect it and you sit through and you do the work and you journal and you figure it out and you correct it in your adulthood and move on with life, right? Unless they say if you're the narcissist who won't do that. I think they don't want to do that. I'd like to think if they wanted to, then they could. But then if they wanted to change, they wouldn't be a narcissist anymore, and that's impossible. Anyway, you go back to your childhood and you dissect. I did this years and years ago when I noticed when you become a parent, you take what you like from your families and you do new things and you don't take what you don't like. I have a French father and an Italian mother, and the Italian side yells. There's a lot of yelling. We are professional yellers. We could have a tour. We could sell tickets. We are professionals. And I didn't want to do that with the kid. Did all this work, figured out the cycle, broke the chain. I didn't yell at her. That's not how I raised her. Broke the chain. Thought, I'm fixed. One day she says to me several years ago, and I think I mentioned this before. She goes, but Small, she calls me the tinier Small. She goes, Small, you don't have a trigger, though. And I wasn't dating at the time. And ever since then, I've paid attention. And with this guy saying this the other day, I've realized it manifests itself for me in my relationships. That's where it happens. Oh my God, there was always drama. I look back, narcissist or not, yeah, there's always been a lot of drama. And the cycle of, again, not necessarily narcissistic, but you get into a fight, you break up, there's yelling, there's dramatic. I was never just, yeah, you want to talk about that? I know, I didn't feel right either. No, everything's big. And when I read Robert Torbay's quote the other day about being addicted to painkillers caused by the pain in life, and then I start saying, do I crave that pain? Boom. Think about that in your life with your narcissist. That could help tremendously. It would have helped me if I knew that even a year ago. It would have helped the way I handled the narcissist. If I knew, okay, wait, whoa, stop. You're just addicted to this fighting, drama, pain, whatever you want to use verbiage-wise to discuss it. I was addicted to it. So I was feeding it, let alone letting it happen. I didn't let anything happen. I didn't deserve anything that happened to me, neither do you. But things happen. You end up in fights and there's yelling, okay? If you're me, there is. I'm not a conformist person where I'm not going to say anything. Never going to happen, ever in a million years. It's never going to happen. I can't do that. So I'm like a nightmare for the narcissist because I will not let anything slide. We talked about that before. So I think that when it came time to the drama in the narcissist relationship, I was feeding off of it. I was, if you're like me and you're still in the relationship though, you might be able to save yourself some turmoil if you think this through. If I were still in the relationship and I had heard this, I would have said, wait a minute, you're feeding your own monster. You know you're not going to get through to him anyway. Are you feeding your own monster? I would have said to myself, don't mention that. You know it's going to cause a fight. Whereas now I know I might have been poking the bear with a fire poker that just came out of the fireplace. With red ants all over it. In Florida, they bite you, in case you don't know what that is. Okay? So give that some thought. It could help you and save you from a lot of aggravation. Had I known that I actually craved the pain, aside from it wasn't all about me trying to get my point across to the narcissist, in other words. Now I realize. Now I realize I was wallowing in the pain of it. I guess that's what I'm saying is my epiphany. Some of it was my own burden from my childhood. I'm used to that drama. I'm used to the yelling. It's my comfortable place. It's my go-to place. And you learn to crave it because you learn tools to minimize the yelling when it gets too much, or calm this family member down because they get too crazy. That's an art you kind of get to have. And you learn all these tools and you don't even realize that you're craving to use the tools you learned, I guess, or something. So give it some thought. Next time you go to say something, or you're dying to say something, or you feel that you want to kind of check yourself. And I'm going to in the other areas of my life, but I'm definitely going to watch it in relationships, because that's not nice that I would let it manifest itself there. I don't fight with my friends, the family members I'm close to, my daughter, my ex-husband. I don't fight. There's no yelling in my life. We're very zen here. We smudge with the sage. We light candles. We do incense. I'm all about the music. And this is 15 years I've been trying to do this kind of thing. Longer, 20 years, 25 years. I mean, I've been really working hard, and I just create a peaceful environment for yourself for more reasons than just your own sanity. It's for your evenness and your soul. So next time that you get all riled up with your narcissist, check and make sure it's not your own childhood drama creeping in saying, I want to come out and play. It might save you some trouble. That's all I'm saying.